Hi friends, welcome back to the channel and to the second episode of Mr. 6 Points vs AI, a series of videos where we'll be comparing answers from Mr. 6 Points pamphlets to what AI thinks. So in this particular video, we'll be looking at a mathematics topic called coordinate geometry. So the answers by Mr. 6 Points in this video are from the mathematics pamphlets for grade 10 to 12 by Mr. 6 Points. Details to get these pamphlets and others is in the description box below. So question number 1 is from 2017 Mathematics Paper 1 Internal. The gradient of the line joining the points -2, k and k, -14 is 2. Calculate the value of k. Okay, so it's best practice to just analyze the data so that it's easy for you to solve the question. So m is 2, then x1 is -2, y1 is k, x2 is k, and then y2 is -14. So the first step is to write the formula to find the gradient and then place the values. So remember, the formula to find the gradient is m is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's substitute the values there. So where there's m, we put 2, and then where there's y2, we put -14, minus where there's y1, we put k, then where there's x2 at the bottom here, we put k, minus where there's x1, we put -2. So the next step is to cross multiply. Alright, so at the bottom here, remember, negative times negative is positive. So the bottom here will become k plus 2. So when you cross multiply, this will be k plus 2. So that's the next step. So we bring them down here. -14 minus k is equals to 2 into k plus 2. Alright, so the next step is to multiply 2 with k plus 2. So 2 times k, 2k. 2 times 2, that's 4. So it's going to be -14 minus k is equals to 2k plus 4. So what's the next step? Group the like terms. Okay, so this 4 here will cross the equal sign, will come there. Then this k will cross the equal sign, it will come there. This is going to be -14 minus 4 is equals to 2k plus k. Alright, what's the next step? Subtract 4 from -14 and add k to 2k. Okay, so let's solve this side. -14 minus 4 is -18, and then 2k plus k is 3k. So it's going to be -18 is equals to 3k. Okay, so the final step is to find the value of k by dividing both sides with 3. So when we do that, 3 into -18 is -6. So the value of k is -6. So let's see what AI will give us. Okay, so again, we'll be using ChatGPT. So I've pasted the question there. Let's see what response we'll get. The gradient of the line joining the points -2, k and k, -14 is to calculate the value of k. So let's give it this question, then let's see what response we'll get. Okay, so it's explaining. -18 over 3, which is equals to -6. So it's the exact same answer that was given by Mr. 6 Points. So it's 1 point for Mr. 6 Points and 1 point for AI. Alright, so let's go to question number 2. Question number 2 is from 2018 GCE paper 1. A line passing through A 3,2 and B 5, y has the gradient -2. Find the value of y. Alright, so our data here is m is equals to -2, then our x1 is 3, our y1 is 2, our x2 is 5, then we're looking for our y2. Alright, so the first step is to write the formula to find the gradient. Remember, m is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we substitute the values. Where there's m, we put -2, then where there's y2, we put y, where there's y1, we put 2, then where there's x2, we put 5, then where there's x1, we put 3. So the next step is to subtract 3 from 5. So here at the bottom, we subtract 3 from 5, so it's going to be 2. Then the next step will be to cross multiply. So cross multiply y minus 2, this one here, with 1 and -2 with 2. So when we cross multiply, we're going to get y minus 2 is equals to -4. Alright, so the next step is to group the like terms. So this -2 can cross the equal sign there, so that it gives us y is equals to negative 4 plus 2, and then finally find y by adding negative 4 and 2. So the answer here is y is equals to negative 2. So let's see what ChatGPT will give us. So again, I've pasted the question there. A line passing through A 3,2 and B 5, y has the gradient negative 2. Find the value of y. So remember, the answer for Mr. 6 points is negative 2. So let's see what answer we're going to get here. So it's explaining each step again. The formula to find the gradient. Okay. All right. Y is equals to negative 2. So again, it's correct, both for Mr. 6 points and for AI. So it's 1 point for Mr. 6 points and another point for AI. So as you can see with AI, it explains, it gives you step-by-step solutions also, and it helps you to understand how each solution is arrived at. So in your free time, you can give it some prompts, some mathematical questions, then it can help you to understand how each question can be solved. So let's look at the final question. Okay, so question number 3 is from 2019 Mathematics Paper 1 Internal. A and B are coordinates negative 3 and 3 and 5, 9 respectively. Find the length AB. So that's our data there. Our x1 is negative 3, our y1 is 3, then our x2 is 5, our y2 is 9. So the first step is to write the formula to find the distance of a line, and then we place the values. So to find the distance of a line, remember the formula is AB is equals to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So let's substitute the values and arrive at the solution. Okay, so where there's x2, quickly, where there's x2 we put 5, where there's x1 we put negative 3, where there's y2 we put 9, then where there's y1 we put 3. So it's going to be 5, then negative times negative is plus, so 5 plus 3 is 8 here, plus 9 minus 3 is 6. Remember the squared on top there. And then 8 squared is 64, and then 6 squared is 36. Then when you add 64 plus 36, we get 100. So here the steps are just there to guide you on how we arrive at the final answer. So the square root of 100 is 10. So AB is 10 units. So let's see what AI will give us. Okay, so I pasted the question there. A and B are coordinates negative 3, 3 and 5, 9 respectively. Find the length AB. So this was the response that AI gave us. So it was detailed. It's a detailed response there, but it's similar to what Mr. 6 points gave us. All right, then we find the square root of 100, which is 10. So the length of AB is 10 units. So that's 1 point for Mr. 6 points and 1 point for AI. So as you've seen in this video, AI is very helpful and can really help you, especially in topics that you have challenges in. So just give it some questions and then see what responses you get. So the answer for question number 1 we found was negative 6. Question number 2 is negative 2. And then finally question number 3 is 10 units. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.